So let's talk about your work on Hunters. Tell me what kind of amazing prosthetics and makeup you're getting to do.
Well, I'm pretty much getting to do everything that I've ever wanted to do that's come up in movies that I respect and I basically have grown up with. So it was just partly by coincidence that everything in this, there was a lot of stuff in the script that I thought, wow, I can go crazy town in this, but at the same time, it's actually been quite malleable, which has been great because we've been able to, literally shape it a little bit more and actually increase the amount of stuff in there, which is fantastic. Yeah, it's very cool. It's very, very cool. Getting to kind of make it up is really awesome.
Yeah, and I would imagine it's great to have the problem of not having to cut back and instead getting to do more.
Well, less. Yeah, that becomes my problem when I basically heap more of the ideas on us that we have to actually, create a lot more stuff that we have to do. But that is, for me, we do stuff that scares us all the time, and that's what basically. Again, I was reading through the script and just going, how the hell are we going to do this? Awesome, because you got to do stuff that scares you, and basically if there was stuff that presented itself in this that really sort of you just went, I don't know how we're going to do this, and everyone would default to digital. And when I spoke to Natalie and Gail, and I said, look, I think let's bring practical back and let's go as practical as possible, and we have been. And in fact, we've kind of really found our groove with the whole thing. And they're really encouraging. Let's just push that further. And, the practical elements and side of it is something we actually are very proud of and actually want to be kind of known for. Because it's literally, it grounds everything a lot more. And I think it also doesn't age as much.
And yeah, you don't see the edges as much, I don't think, when it's practical.
Yeah, well, it's not just that. I think it's... I think you have to ground everything because you have to physically be able to put a camera there, or you have to physically be able to do that, or you have to physically be able to... So it makes everything feel more grounded and more real. And it's not like just you're not just looking at a spectacular visual effect of something. Of course, it's a science fiction. We're having some visual effects in there. But compared to any other science fiction show, very minimally. Very minimal.
That's exciting to hear. I like it.
Oh, that's what drew me to the project, exactly. And also, because, again, we're talking about the queen of practicality, the Gail's, come up, and what's great about with Gail is when I reference any other films like Aliens or Terminator, or how they, not necessarily the moments, but how they did it, she knows exactly what I'm talking about, and I say, well, that's not what I want to do here. I want to do that, I want to do that, I want to do that, I want to do that. And she goes, sounds like a great idea.
Nice. Well, and speaking of those, as you're designing this whole new world, basically, what are some of your inspirations as far as films and television work?
My inspirations are wide and varied. But I generally, my inspirations are generally from other, top-notch makeup artists. One of them being Rob Bottin. I'm very inspired by his work in Legend and The Thing, and just all of his sort of prosthetic work. And what we've done is, again, Hunters has actually allowed me to kind of go, you know what, it's very hard to describe without giving too much away, and I try not to, but you read a moment in the script and you go, okay, that's what happens to this girl, and then you go, and we design it, and then we show the girls, and they get to go, can we do that? And I go, please, let's do that, because I'm definitely getting I'm being inspired by works that inspired me as when I was younger, and I'm now actually being able to not necessarily recreate them, but put a new spin on it. And that's what I think the series is as well. It's putting a new spin on sci-fi because it's a little bit more hard-hitting in the sense that it's kind of it's not a horror, but it's definitely it doesn't shy away from being a bit gory and a bit in your face. So, but they've said the guys love it. They just go, give us more of that. It's fantastic. So, yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much. I'm excited.